Contrary to popular belief, vampires do not start out as bloodthirsty killers. They are very happy to dine on blood of animals. Take George, for example. He started out as a human. He was involved with Greenpeace before he was turned. He was holding a protest against the fishing industry because he felt that fishing was cruel and unusual punishment just for being a fish. Unfortunately for him, he was doing so alone, as was usually the case. On that lonely night, he encountered a woman who told him that she thought he was cute and wanted to make out. Being the lonely, insecure man he was, he quickly agreed. She gave him a hickey right on the neck, and he promptly fainted. He woke up later that night with a pain in his neck. He discovered that the woman was a vampire and had turned him into one. No, he didn't feel the need to go off and eat people. Right away, anyway. He was happy with cats and dogs. Yum. It wasn't until he was made fun of by his friends who thought he was faking it. So he felt the need to prove himself. Now, he probably did take it a little too far when he reached over and snapped the nearest person's neck. But his friends still didn't believe him, thinking that he had staged it. Now, this pissed him off. So he went a little overboard and killed all of his friends. After this happened, and George calmed down, he wasn't so sure how he felt about what he had done. Yes, he had killed them, and he felt a little sorry about it. But on the other hand, they deserved it, didn't they? So George went to see his shrink. He told him what he was, and what he did, and how he felt about it, and asked if it was normal. The shrink wanted to toss him in the loony bin. George didn't like that idea at all. So he ate him. At this point, George had an epiphany. What was the biggest threat to Mother Earth? Was it the animals? No. They knew how to survive and take care of her. Was it the plants? No, they were a part of her. So what did that leave? Humans. So maybe the best way to help her was to weed them out and give them a little something to think about. He started with the old people, since they are pretty useless and take up valuable space and resources anyway. Then he moved on to stupid people. Doing that, he cut the accidents by 90% and the population by 50%. It wasn't until he started to eat regular people that the humans started to worry. So they turned to John. John was crazy. He thought that if he took out George the vampire, then people would start to listen to his conspiracy theories again, and validate his existence. Unfortunately for John, George saw this coming and easily overpowered him, then made him his bitch. The moral of the story is that vampires start off like normal everyday people. Never piss one off.